Hello and welcome back to Crypto Saving Expert, the show where we discuss the latest cryptocurrency news and introduce you to the pioneers and the founders of the space. Today is the last day of 2024. We're going to be doing a recap. We have Simon from Solana ID joining us again. Simon, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. What's up, Spud? Good to see you again. Good to see you again. It's the last day of the year, man. 2024 was a crazy year. So we're looking forward to do a quick recap with you here and then look at what's going on in the markets right now and what might go on in the next weeks and months when 2025 officially kicks off. It's going to be fun.
Exactly, man. I think everyone is looking forward to 2025 now. Everyone's got bullish predictions, but we'll go through some kind of some outcomes of 2025, what we predict to happen as well. We're going to be looking back at 2024, as Simon said. We're going to be doing live trade. We're going to be talking about Solid, and we're going to be dropping some alpha later on in the show today. Guys, thanks for all joining. Make sure to slap a like and subscribe. We'll go through the chat right now before we get stuck into it. We've got Web3 Tomo saying GM, good to see you, sir. Jason coming all the way from Australia. Good day, mate. Probably New Year for you almost now. So happy New Year to Jason. We got Simon's alter ego coming up here, Simon Molitor. We got Bruce here. Good day. Love the Aussies. Crypto G here as well, GM legend. And we've got Steve here saying Happy New Year's, sirs. But let's get straight into it, man. I feel like it was probably only about a week or two ago that you were last on the stream before launch. Crazy successful launch. Great to see. It was a bit of a difficult moment to launch, though, wasn't it? It was a red day. We'll go back on the chart and have a look at that. But it didn't matter. Solid, came out of the gates charging, and really impressed with what you do. But how was your Christmas period with everything going on, Simon? Did you manage to kick back, put your feet up, or has it just been crazy since?
No, bro. No. Like if you're launching a token at the 19th of December, literally like 5 days before Christmas, you're not gonna chill, But obviously, like for me, it's just I enjoy the family time. I enjoy the get-togethers. But I'm online. I have my phone with me. It's just like it's right now in crypto, and especially for myself, it's not the time to dial out. It's not the time to go offline. There's certain periods in crypto where you just have to be in the trenches. And there's enough time in bear markets to relax, right? Exactly. But right now we're in sprinting season, right? So we can rest when the markets are down, but right now we need to sprint. So I stayed online, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, I just want to pull up the Solana chart here because it represents kind of the rest of what happened with the rest of the market around that time. And like you say, you launched on the 19th of December, and the market was tanking. It was just unfortunate. But for me, it showed kind of the resilience and the demand for Solid. That Solid absolutely came out. Exactly. So for me, it was a good sign. If Solid had kind of struggled, you could have blamed the market, etc. But for Solid to come out the gates absolutely charging was super impressive, and I think it's a testament of the community and what you guys have been building as well. But before we talk more about Solid and we drop some alpha and what's going on in 2025, let's have a look at the rest of the market. Let's have a look at the newsletter which dropped out today. If you're not already subscribed to our free weekly newsletter, please do. The link is in the description below. But anything that surprises you here from the daily on the crypto, but let me just share my tab. Wrong tab. Anything that surprises you here, Simon?
I've been looking at this for quite some time now, and it's not really surprising for me that agents are still the number one mindshare. They deserve it, in my opinion. It's a very interesting technology, and I remember we talked about it before. I talked about it in my podcast as well weeks ago when Goat was still kind of the OG, and right now like Virtual is doing very, very well. AI 16Z obviously that's
come out really strong. We can see the last week 148%.
Yeah, so people are talking about it. It gets a lot of opinions on Twitter, and that's what you need as a meme coin. We can still consider these memes, but with a use case, right? It's utility memes. I don't know how we want to call them, but the agent meme sector is, I think, that's a testament of what might happen in 2025. And it won't be squirrels and cats anymore. It might be agents, right? So
I agree.
Yeah.
It's interesting the way agents are going. I think you can predict the outcome and the kind of utility and use cases for these agents, but until it kind of gets put in front of you and presented, People still aren't quite getting on the bandwagon, and now it's coming forward. People are jumping on. This is on the month chart here. We can see, virtual 148%, hype 202. BitGets token, BGB, 271%. I'm still shocked by this. If anyone has further news why this is pumping, I've seen some news stories, but to me, still doesn't clarify why this has gone up 270% in the last month. Let me know if you're holding in the chat there, guys. FTT, 48%. We've got Monero actually making a bit of a comeback. Monero didn't have the best September, October. Monero is now 19% up. Doge actually down 24%. Doge obviously had a very good November with all the stuff going on in the States, and Elon obviously pushing that as well. XRP 9%. Aave doing really well, 52% here. Sui 23%, and then some that have dropped. Some that I personally hold, say 37%. I'm hoping this makes a good comeback in January as well. A few others, we can see Hex is actually down 30% as well. Polygon down 20%. But let's head over to the newsletter. Let's have a quick look here at some bits. We'll go over some Bitcoin analysis quickly. So it says Bitcoin ends the year with a bang. Despite Bitcoin dropping down roughly 15% from its all-time high, it is likely going to close the year above 90,000, a substantial gain from the 16,000 price tag it traded at just 2 years ago. That's a lovely trade. Let's have a look at what Bitcoin was at this time last year. Simon, any guesses before we pull it up?
This time last year we were at 20, 30 something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 27.
Yeah, something like this.
Go onto the day chart.
Lower.
Rolling for forever. Get your guesses in the chat now as well. Put your guesses in. What was the price on New Year's Day?
Maybe we've been already higher, haven't we?
Okay. February, Friday,
November, December, January. Okay, here you go. Yeah, it was high already. You see, there was a pump.
We were much higher. Okay, around 40,000.
Yep.
If you got that in the chat, well done. DM me for a prize. Let's have a look at the rest of the newsletter. Let's go a little bit further down. So Bitcoin reached 6 figures for the first time in its history recently, marking a massive gain year to date in price. However, what is more impressive is how it is ending in 2024 compared to just 2 years ago. As seen on the chart, Stonksy has captured most of Bitcoin's rise from 16,000 to 108,000, with the weekly chart still in the green background. 2025 could see further upside levels reached. Targets, right? Everyone wants Bitcoin targets. Before we go on to altcoins, me personally, I think we're going to see nice growth in the first week or two of January. I think we're going to go back over 100,000. If we break through it with some strength, I think we make new all-time highs. Perhaps even go up to that kind of 120, 130 region around inauguration time. But what's your opinion there, Simon?
There's the thing is, there's the two scenarios I have right now on my chart is kind of 60-40, I would say, 60% for the upside scenario. I'm leaning towards that a little bit more, just based on the recent pumps we saw. There was quite an impulsive move upwards around Christmas, right? 24th of December, we saw a big green one going up, but we corrected also quickly again. But I think now we're in the next attempt of breaking that kind of 94, 95 resistance, where we see a lot of volume in those areas. So I think once we break those, the way is clear again towards 100K. And that will be the next resistance to break. So let's see if we can reach the 100K again in the first week of January, and if so, then it might be a green month.
Exactly. I think some of those resistance levels are key to break through. I mentioned on a stream with Block Pro last Monday, who's our in-house trader, and yeah, he has identified those levels a little bit further down, 85K. If we do go break below that, perhaps it opens up some further downside. But even Block Pro, he believes it's the bullish outcome is more likely, especially leading up to inauguration there. We can see I've got the 100K line mapped out on TradingView here. You can see we hit it briefly on Boxing Day there, but I think come back down since. But looks like we've kind of cleared out some of these levels. Perhaps we can break through up here. I personally haven't been trading. I've been more investing over this last week or two in altcoins like Solid, like RSAI, and a few others. But trading, I'm going to get back into the swing of it. We will be doing a live trade today as well. We will go with Solana again because Simon has good. He has a good tally with the live stream trades with Solana, so we'll be looking at that. So guys, let me know in the chat, should I go long or should I go short on Solana? But let's head back. We'll have a look at Ethereum here as well. So it says Ethereum's weekly chart turned green for the first time since mid-2020. The last time this happened, the price surged to the upside over the following year. Given the likely eventual turnaround of ETH, Bitcoin, and overall altcoin strength, Stonksy may be preparing to catch Ethereum's rally into a price discovery again. I'd like to see Ethereum back at $4,000. I think everyone would like to see Ethereum back at $4,000. I think it will just lead the way for the alt season. Do we see an alt season this year, Simon?
Oh yeah, I mean, in this year or next year, bro?
Yes, true. 2025. Yeah. I'm already thinking ahead.
Good, because this year I think the chances are gone. But 2025, it has to come, man. It has to come.
Yeah.
The leading indicator for that still remains the dominance, the BTCD. And I'm looking at the chart of Bitcoin dominance, and I see a scenario of further downside there. Like we saw a pretty good correction from 62% Bitcoin dominance at its peak in November, end of November, to all the way down to 55, below like sub 55% beginning of December. Then we corrected up again, now that, all the tokens dumped a little bit in December. A little bit more liquidity flew into Bitcoin. But right now, I think we're at this pivotal moment. We're going to go sideways for a little bit in the Bitcoin dominance. And then we might see another leg down, which will be the altcoin season.
Woo! Looking forward to it, man. We've got Sui that we mentioned here. Sui was up, I think, 22% in the last month. And Stonksy's caught this run perfectly, guys. If you're looking to trade on Stonksy, join CSC Plus. We actually have a discount right now, which is New Year, so NY80. Or you can find the Stonksy link and just join Stonksy that way. It's around £150 a month, or you can join CSC Plus, guys. I would definitely recommend joining CSC Plus and being amongst myself. Simon's in the Discord as well, and lots of other traders. Let's have a look at Dogecoin here. Dogecoin remains the meme coin with the biggest market cap and the most well-known coin of its kind. Stonksy turned green on the weekly chart in November 2023, with the price rallying and dropping over the last 13 months, but crucially, never returning to the price the indicator caught. On the back of Donald Trump's re-election and the deployment of Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, the price rocketed, with strength potentially carrying over into 2025. This is a question that I've been pondering, Simon, as well. We've spoke about it on previous streams about meme coin super cycle. People are starting to lose faith when Murad's kind of hypothesis of a meme coin super cycle, especially when we see real altcoins with good utility kind of taking center stage again now. Do you see meme coins take a backstage, do you think, for 2025, or will there be another flurry?
Well, when markets pump, then markets pump, right? So that's one thing I want to say. But then also there's shades of memes, right? Like the ones in the range of Bonk and Doge and With, those guys, they're here to stay. Like, I don't think they will dump. Like Doge. Yeah. It sounds very wrong to say, but it feels like Doge is a pretty safe bet. I
know. I agree. There's so much potential in the pipeline with Doge. Anything could happen, and all it takes is a tweet from Elon, and you can have those 50% spikes. So I agree with you. It feels weird saying it's a safe bet, but it seems the way right now. It seems that if you're not at least dipping your toes slightly into it, you may miss out. So I would recommend it makes up a small portion of everyone's portfolio.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, without no financial advice at any point here, but for my personal strategy, I want to have some exposure to the blue chip memes, let's say, but they don't take like a significant chunk of my investment thesis. It's also kind of an ethos thing, right? Like I believe in technology. I believe in crypto can change things, and I don't know if Doge and Bonk and With are going to lead the charge when it comes to technology and evolution of the internet. So they're nice experiments. I want to have some exposure, and I think they're going to perform pretty well in 2025.
Nice. We'll just scroll down here to the fear and greed. We're at 64, slightly down from previous week. Last month we can see it was up at 81. So for me, this is quite a good opportunity. Will we drop into neutral? I don't think so, unless we go much below $90,000. We can see the gainers from the last 7 days. You've got BitGet token up at the top. Virtual's doing well. Pepe actually making a bit of a move back, while other meme coins are actually down, which is surprising. Monero, which we mentioned, and even BNB up above $705. Tron there also making slight moves back, 25 cents. Solana still struggling around the 190 level there as well. And then if we look at the losers, Injective actually surprises me there, 10% down. Got Phantom down 22%, Aave down 14%, but that's not too much of a surprise, bearing in mind they've had a very good rest of the month. Let's scroll down here as well. There's an article I wanted to go through. So these are the top 5 most memorable crypto moments of 2024. We'll go through these guys, and if you have any memorable moments that you think should have made this list, put them in the comments. And also, Simon, I'll ask you at the end, what was one of your most memorable moments from 2024 as well? So it says the past 12 months have been turbulent for crypto, with massive price swings and volatility in most, if not all, assets. Bitcoin has seen a gain of over 119%, while Ethereum lagged behind with an increase of 47%. Amidst the bullish vibes, the market and its participants have again delivered a mix of dramatic, hilarious, and market-shifting moments throughout the year. Here are the top 5 standout events. So the SEC's fake Bitcoin ETF approval. So on the 9th of January, chaos erupted when the SEC official Twitter account announced the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs, sending Bitcoin prices soaring over $1,000 in minutes. The excitement was short-lived. SEC chair Gary Gensler later clarified the account had been hacked in a SwimSwap attack. How are they getting SimSwap attacked? How are they lacking that much on security? Yeah. One of the first thing I teach people that being crypto saving expert, they're looking to improve their security. I say use authenticator apps. Do not use two-factor authentication with text message. It's just outdated. It can be hacked. Crazy that this kind of stuff happens, man.
It is. It's ridiculous, honestly. Like this tells us a lot about the U.S. government, just or the SEC in particular.
Yeah. I almost forgot about this. This was actually, this was almost a year ago now. It was a crazy event, wasn't it? People were putting their house money on going long on Bitcoin, and then Gary came out and said, guys, this was a hack, and price absolutely pooped again. But we got number 2 here. Trump's crypto pivot. So US President-elect Donald Trump shook the crypto world with bold pro-Bitcoin promises during his campaign. His caps-locked posts on Truth Social in May and June declaring support for Bitcoin and pledging to make it in the USA went viral across X. Trump's embrace of crypto became a pivotal moment, marking a shift in the mainstream political sentiment towards digital assets and sparking optimism for regulatory reform in the United States. His pro-Bitcoin stance was followed up with a win in the race for the White House against Kamala Harris, who replaced Joe Biden over the summer as a Democratic candidate. Do you think that this was a ploy to be re-elected, or do you think he has genuine intention behind his newfound love for crypto?
Yeah, this man has no genuine intentions at all. I have a very strong opinion on that. He just plays chess all his life. He's a player. He loves the game, and he does what it takes. That's my opinion on it. After I've read my stories about him, watched my Netflix docu about him, did my research. I'm like, I think I have a good understanding of the man. Let's use it for our advantage in the crypto industry. Let's make the best out of it, because for us it is bullish, whatever his intentions are. So I don't really judge him for not giving a shit about crypto if that's the case, and doing it for its own sake. But I think we can now, use that and bring crypto to another level.
He's bootstrapping off the rise and success of crypto, and as long as he helps and doesn't hinder, I'll support that too. But I think you've hit the nail on the head there. He's a chess player, and a world level elite chess player. So if he sees the rise and the potential of crypto, he's going to try back himself onto it as well, and not be seen the one to stopping it in its tracks there. But the next story we've got here is about CZ going to jail. So the founder of Binance broke a 4-month silence following his release from prison on the 27th of September with a simple GM. The casual post sparked a flood of memes and reactions on X, marking his return to the crypto scene after serving time for money laundering violations. The incident showcased the enduring impact of major players like CZ on the crypto community, even in moments of controversy. This is something I feel actually got pushed to the side a little bit. Everyone was like, "Oh, CZ's in jail. Yeah, he's out in 4 months," and we kind of forgot that the impact that not only this can have on a company, but on his personal well-being as well. He seems to have come back out and is absolutely fine. Binance seems to be doing well. They're kind of getting back in the race with Coinbase. I always look at Binance and Coinbase always butting heads. I think there's definitely some competition there deep down. But what do you make of the larger centralized exchanges? I know you come from a more kind of decentralized background and ethos, but what's your opinion on what's going on with the exchanges and CZ in particular?
I mean, first of all, there needs to be healthy competition. So it's good that we have quite a few large players right now on the market, and we need someone to compete with Binance for sure. Otherwise, they take too much market share. I personally think that Coinbase's approach is quite different from Binance. They differ a lot. Coinbase is obviously trying to be in line as much as possible. They're building a pretty well-regulated exchange over there, trying to make everything right. Which is quite bullish for them. But yeah, overall, bottom line, I'm looking forward to get more liquidity on chain. Sexes are great. We need them. They can be there. That's for sure. But I just want that more people come on chain, and we are seeing this right now as it becomes easier and easier to trade on chain.
Awesome, man. And the next point here is the AI meme coin mania. You mentioned it just now, actually. The Gotius Maximus GOAT token value skyrocketed to 150 million in 4 days and peaked at over 1.3 billion in November. The combination of AI, memes, and crypto highlighted the unpredictable nature of digital assets and drew attention to AI's role in fueling market hype. Through the excitement has since cooled, the event remains a testament to the strange intersection of technology and finance. I think this is going to continue well on into 2025. It's going to be difficult to find the projects with actual substance, though. Some are going to say their AI bot's going to do this, and it will come to nothing. But there's going to be some that really change the narrative here. What are some of the AI meme coins you're backing right now, Simon?
So I remain bullish on GOAT, especially right now, as it doesn't get the deserved, mind share it should get, in my opinion. Like, it's trading sideways since a while. But I think it will keep going. It might see a resurgence. Virtual is very interesting. I think they are onto something with the product itself. So I think they might be very interesting going into 2025.
Awesome, man. I just wanted to point out a previous guest on the stream and a friend of yours as well, Simon, I believe, part of Super Teams UK. That's Nick from Assista, has recently launched ASS AI. I try not to say Arse AI, but ASS AI, guys. You can see here it had a crazy launch, went all the way up to 20 million, back down. Lows of kind of around 3.35 million. I've been buying up ever since here, up at 7 mil right now. I think it's a good buy. Once again, not financial advice, guys. Go do your own research. Go back to the stream with Nick. I will post that in the CSE Discord as well, so we can rewatch that. But big things coming from Assista and ASS AI as well, guys. But let's go back to the last point from the top 5 moments of 2024. So this was the Roaring Kitty's return stirs the market. So Roaring Kitty made a comeback in May after years of silence, posting an enigmatic image that sent GameStop and AMC shares skyrocketing. Gil's influence on the meme stock frenzy reignited, with GameStop shares surging 110% and related meme coins soaring up to 1,200%. His return proved the enduring power of online movements to shake traditional financial markets. These moments defined 2024 on CryptoX, highlighting the platform's role in shaping sentiment, driving market movements, and delivering unforgettable crypto drama. But guys, let me know what was your top moment of the year. Simon, do you have a moment that stands out for you, other than the solid launch?
Well, obviously that one is very biased. But other than that, we crossed 100K on Bitcoin. I don't know if that's
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like people are not paying enough respect to that fact. We started the year at 20K and we crossed the 100K mark, like first time in history, $100,000 per Bitcoin. I think we should celebrate this a bit more.
Yeah, true. I'm gonna have to go back to the writer on this article because how is that not included? You're completely right. Even myself, I was thinking like, oh, I thought the meme coin live stream frenzy was a pivotal moment. It was quite good fun. But we can see here, look, it says, Bitcoin. Where is it? It says Bitcoin is up over like 100. It was over 100% since this time last year.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And we're completely forgetting that. So. Yeah, fair play. That should definitely make it on the list. But guys, let me know what makes your top list of 2024 and what you're looking forward to in 2025 as well. But let's talk about Solana ID. You guys have had an amazing launch. It was a shame that the market was a little bit quiet, but it's a testament to your strength and the community that you guys launched at a $20 million valuation, now up at 43. I'll pull up the chart as well. So we can have, because the chart actually looks super healthy, man. You guys have been super active. I keep seeing you on, different spaces, different live streams as well. What's next for the rest of the week before going into the year? Can they find you on some more spaces coming up?
Actually, this week is quite quiet, not gonna lie, because of the New Year's and everything. I think there's not too much going on. So the next bigger thing is our regular community call that happens every Saturday at 3 p.m. UTC. We're hosting a solid talk every Saturday where we just cover all the news at Solana ID every single week. And then we might schedule something here and there. I have 2 more AMAs coming up in 2 crypto communities with two creators that approached us that wanted to cover us as well. So yeah, shout out to these guys. That's Frutella and Profits Over Wages. I think those 2 accounts, they cover us as well. So we might do something with them this week. But other than that, we are right now just gearing up for what comes in January, which is the Solana ID beta launch. So there's going to be a lot of talk about the actual product launch. Like some people forget, our product is not even live yet. The product, is going to be there. We're going to have a much big influx of users, especially because we have a huge airdrop campaign that is running simultaneously to the Solana ID beta launch. So people will go through the beta to claim their airdrop. So we expect to get thousands of users just from that single campaign for the beta, and a lot of new eyeballs, new holders, users for the application, and so on. So that's the most bullish thing that I'm looking forward in January.
This is not the first airdrop. You guys have already been airdropping priority pass holders. Let's talk about some of the airdrops. They were just before Christmas, if I was correct. I claimed them myself. I'm a very happy, very fortunate priority pass holder. But yeah, what were some of the airdrops and what are some of the companies that you're working with, Simon?
Yeah, so the priority pass was the kind of proof of concept of Solana ID. So right now it is the only ID object that people could own with us, and it was a closed campaign. So you are one of the lucky people that are holding one, but it was limited to 20,000 individuals. But those 20,000 individuals, they can claim a few perks throughout the Solana ecosystem already now. We partnered up with apps like TriAdFi, Prediction Market on Solana, where you can get a points multiplier in their points campaign. We did the same with NX Finance, where you get actually very juicy points multiplier as well. If you used NX for leveraged JLP staking, then yeah, you get very good points multiplier as a Solana ID priority pass holder. And there's a few more applications. Forecast, we have Vala Social, we have they all offered some perks to our holders. And now we have like a few, let's say at least 2 more, probably 4 more perks that are going out in January for priority pass holders, including potentially some airdrops as well, where you literally get tokens from other projects just for holding your priority pass.
Brilliant, man. And for people wanting to get involved with the community and actually find the token, where is the token available at the moment and what chain is it available on?
So it's very easy actually. If you can just open a tab, go on jup.ag and type in solid, and you'll see it. So yeah, if you that's the easiest way to do it. Just go to Jupiter and then type in solid. There's only one solid with verification, so you can't really miss it. and that's the easiest way to trade it. If you want to use a centralized exchange, then you can also download the Swissborg application, which is a kind of a hybrid exchange that is tapping into Solana liquidity, but with a centralized exchange user interface, so very easy to use. So on Swissborg, we also listed already, so very easy to trade there, or you can just head over to Radium directly. But obviously, all that happens on the Solana blockchain because Solana ID is trading on Solana.
And what's it like been working with Swissborg? You know, I've been following them for years now. I'm a big fan of Alex and Cyrus and the team there. What's it like been working with Swissborg and having their support?
Well, in my opinion, they're based as fuck. The team is super well connected in Europe. The community they have are absolute legends. So I see some people in here as well. CG is here. Some others from the Swissborg community. They joined the Solana ID family as well. They're one of our the loudest members we have. They come from Swissborg. So they have a lot of very intelligent long-term thinkers in their company and in their user base, which is people we want in our community. So that's great. And then the Borg Pad team, which is like they kind of came out of the Swissborg ecosystem.
Yeah, Daniel.
Exactly. Daniel's leading the charge together with Anthony, and those two guys are also super smart. They have very healthy takes on the crypto ecosystem. They want to push the right ethos forward, which I think is very important. So they helped us a lot to do things right. And overall, very good partner. One of the best things that happened to us.
Awesome, man. Yeah, like as soon as I was already backing Solid. Me and yourself have been friends for some time now. But when you announced that you're partnering and working with Swissborg, I was like, right, this is going to set. This is really the ingredients of a large project, guys. So go check them out. Also go check them out on Twitter as well. I have put the link in the description for the website for Solana ID, guys, as well. But go follow them on Twitter. Go check them out. Go buy the token. Not financial advice. But go check out the token. Not buy. Sorry. Go check out the token. Not financial advice, guys. Go check out the token because the really big things coming in 2025, and it's available on Solana and on Swissborg, guys, as well. So go check it out. We will do a live trade today. We will wrap up with a live trade, and then we'll see the outcome of the live trade in tomorrow's live stream. So let's head over to BLOFIN, guys. If you're wanting to trade with no KYC, with the lowest fees possible right now, with VIP tier level 1, if you sign up with the link in the description below. Also, if you go over to Crypto Saving Expert Twitter, it will break down what some of the prizes you can win by signing up to this link. It's like a Rolex, $1,000, etc. So go sign up. It's no KYC. You can trade from anywhere in the world. 25k withdrawal limits a day. I've been using BLOFIN for a long time now, and I think it's brilliant. I think it's a copy of Bybit. So if you're used to Bybit, head over to BLOFIN, guys. But we got Solana here. Currently 194. If I'm taking the trade for perhaps a day or two, I think we may actually revisit back down to 190. What's your opinion here, Simon? Where are we going?
So you want to hold it for like at least 24 hours, right? So it's not going to be an intraday.
24-hour hold. Maybe a slightly lower leverage than 20x. We normally go 20x if it's a live stream trade, but we'll go 10x today. Let me know in the chat as well, guys. Are you long or short right now? If we go over to Stonksy, let me just pull up Stonksy and have a look.
Yeah, same bullish in the 15-minute. I would also lean towards. I mean, I still have my longs open. They are. One of them is in profit, the other one is in minus, but I keep them open because I'm waiting for higher prices. If it's going to happen in the next 24 to 48 hours, that's a good question that I cannot answer. So at the end of the day, you call the shots. What is your Stonksy?
Yeah, I think you're right. Stonksy is calling long on the 15-minute, and actually where it called it is not far off where we're here. So it's still in the long position. Right. I'm going to follow what Stonksy says. We're going to lock that in, guys. We're going to go long, and hopefully it pushes up to kind of that $200 level. I'll have my take profit level there. So let's go 100 sol long. We'll whack that in, guys, and we will catch up on that in tomorrow's stream. We've also got Rick in the chat here saying, I met Cyrus, Alex, Anthony, and Jackie from Swissborg in Lausanne 2022. They are amazing people, with security being the main priority. Excellent company. Yeah. If there's a company that I can speak well of and fully back, the procedures and the due diligence that they do and their care for their community is Swissborg. They were continuing to build throughout the bear market, hosting events, putting on for the community, and they're going to have an amazing 2025 as well as the Borg token, in my opinion, not financial advice, guys. We've got Save with Crypto saying long on Sol from 190. Okay, cool. So it looks like we made the right decision. We will check up on this tomorrow's stream as well. Simon, thank you so much for joining. I'm super excited to be tuning in. I'll be tuning in on Saturday as well to the Solid discussion. That's in the Solana ID Discord, correct?
It's on X, just on X. Just go on our X channel.
Okay, brilliant.
And we're broadcasting. Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, guys, so make sure to go follow Solana ID on Twitter. I'll just pull them up so you can get the @ quickly as well. Bear with me. And
Solana identity, very straightforward.
Oh, easy, very easy. Go give them a follow, guys. Go tune in on Saturday, 3 p.m. And we will see Simon back in the new year on the live stream as well, guys. But thank you for an amazing 2024, guys. Really appreciate it. We're going to smash 2025. Big games to come. Let's go. Woo! Flex on them.
Thank you, guys.
Let's